All right, well, I'm going to give a shot at trying to post a playthrough of Cactus Air Force. It's one of Decision Games' Air Wars games. There are 4 or 5 in the series. They're made to be played 2-player, which is fine, but not fine at the same time. And I'm going to try to play this solo and video it. So to begin the game, I'm assuming everybody knows how to play this game. Well, most of it will be explained as I play, I'm sure. But so we're setting up this game. So the Japanese set up first. They have a command level of 3. Their deployment and their reinforcement boxes and campaign cards are all over here. Same with the Allies. Everybody's start units are where they are supposed to start. The Allies could either start in Australia or here in the New Hebrides. But I decided to start over here with this stack of stuff. This is most of my bombers. Here in Henderson Airfield, I have, what is it, a torpedo bomber or something, and an F-4 fighter. And the Japanese start way over here in Rabaul with a bunch of stuff. Technically, if it's a 2-player game, you wouldn't know what the Japanese guy's bringing on up through here until he hits this box, this white outline box here. Once the Japanese planes get within that box, then they have to flip over, and I can see exactly what they are. I played this game many times solo, and it's never really been an issue. I've had a great time. So everything's set up. The command levels are set. The Japanese start at 3. The command level means that's how many planes they can have stacked in one square or rectangle. No, square? Rectangle. And a parallelogon. So it also means something else about the cards, I think. I may be wrong. There are some special rules. Henderson Airfield starts at a capacity of 2, and it tells you this up here on the month marker. Capacity 2. So I can only have 2 planes there on Henderson Field, which I do as the Allies. An air base such as Henderson Field, and you see it has the, oh no, or that may fluctuate. Let's see. Oh, the Japanese, like the Shortlands, they can land 1 plane unit, and they have an air defense of 1. Buka has an air defense of 2. The Hebrides, air defense of 8. That's your air defense rolls against any aircraft that would be silly enough to attack you there. Well, actually, Australia and New Hebrides, only Allied aircraft can enter here. And that's a stacking limit. I can have up to 8 units stacked here. And in Australia, I can have up to, I don't know. It doesn't have a, it's probably unlimited. But this number in red here, especially in the Japanese air bases, that's your anti-aircraft capability as well as your stacking capability for aircraft. So, radar, the allied player. This is I already explained a little bit about that. This white outlined radar area. The Japanese and Allied have different CRTs. Airfield attacks, seaplanes. Seaplanes are very interesting. I don't think I have one at start, but there is one that comes into play for the Allies. And I know there's one, maybe two that come into play for the Japanese, but they can actually base in a convoy or a convoy area, a base or like an area where there's ships. A Japanese unit could actually, I think, go there. But if I'm wrong, I'll tell you later when it comes up. And then it goes over the special cards that you can play. We'll go over them when the time comes. And that's about it for the special rules. Now, to begin the game, we have a planning phase. We begin with the campaign card pick. First, the intruder player and then the interceptor picks a number of campaign cards equal to their command level from the deck. So the intruder in this game are the Japanese. So they go first, and they get to pick a number of cards equal to their command level, which is 3. So we'll pick 3 Japanese cards. 1, 2, and 3. Then for the Americans, their command level is 2. We'll pick 2 cards for them. So immediately, the Battle of the East Solomons happens. Yes, I did write on these cards because the cards were wrong. So East Solomons is way down here. Damn. And that immediately comes out, and this is going to be a battle area. The other card the Allies have for an air combat phase for 1 hour. My air combat value of fighters are increased by 1. Now, for the Japanese, we have Shaishin, which gives us some options. Don't want to use it on the first turn. We have a reinforcement card, which gives us more airplanes, which will come in immediately. Then we have a Tainan Air Group. I can increase my combat value of my fighters for one hour. Yeah. So this card has to be played immediately as well. And this gives me reinforcements as the Japanese. I get the 11th Air Fleet as reinforcements, which are over here. So we're going to have to add them to the map because that's the second thing we have to do. After we pick our cards, we play our cards, we get our reinforcements. Then we're going to the operations phase. So I made my own little homemade phase marker up here. So now from the planning phase, we're going to the operations phase. First month, turn, whatever you want to call it, and the first hour. And that's where we begin with the intruder moving, bombing, and air intercepting. And we'll start there in the next video as the Japanese. After we bring in those 11th Air Force or Air Fleet reinforcements. Thanks for watching.